we've been fighting a lot of bug catchers. That's fine, though. Making our way through Viridian Forest. I'm actually not going to finish Viridian Forest right this second. I want to go back for something. And this is something that I never knew as a child, but I have learned... not recently. I've learned it in the last, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. It was something I never did as a kid, but it is in this game, so I'm going to show that off. We're going to fight this one specific trainer up here. And this is what I mean by, like, remembering things. Like, I can't forget certain things. I remember this guy has a level 9 Weedle. And I don't remember that because I played it recently. I remember that because this is, like, one of... Oh, you know what? This is the only required fight in Viridian Forest, is you have to fight this guy with his level 9 Weedle. And I remember that, and I can never forget that, because this guy has a level 9 Weedle. Sorry, did I not say level 9 Weedle enough? This guy has a level 9 Weedle. Anyways. So yeah, now the menu is good. This game is good. Bugcatcher Sammy. What level do you think his Weedle is? Oh, it's 9. Crazy. I guess there's something I should talk about, and I'm gonna get this out of the way early. So listen, there's a thing in Pokemon called shiny Pokemon, right? If you don't know what that is, in these games, it's roughly a 1 in 8,000 chance. Actually, 1 in 8,000 would be luckier than what it actually is. Roughly a 1 in 8,000 chance that instead of finding a Pokemon that's just kind of normal, you find one with some sparkly colors on it. And people freak out about it. They go crazy, they go buck wild, they go nuts. I am almost certainly not going to find one. If I do find one, I'm probably not going to freak out. I'm simply just going to be like, oh, that's a shiny, that's cool. And then I'll just use it on my team, because I think it's funny. But that's the shiny claws we're going with. No, I don't need you, I already have one of you. Anyways, we're going to backtrack through Viridian Forest, and I'll see you guys when we get back to Viridian City. We're back in Viridian City. I decided to intro a little here because I realized I didn't actually show off going into the Pokemon Center. Not that I feel like it needs an introduction, it's the Pokemon Center. You go in there and for the low price of actually $0, they will heal all your Pokemon. I did take the luxury of putting Rachel in the front, so conveniently, Charlie as a fire type has some weaknesses. Every Pokemon has weaknesses. His are ground, water, and there's rock. Yeah, I think that's it. And our rival happened to pick the water type Pokemon. And conveniently, Rachel is electric, which makes him, or her, sorry, I didn't mean to misgender. It makes her quite good against water types, so I put her in the lead. Let's just go over here to route, what is it, like 22 or something? Let's see what lies beyond the path. It's Blue, he's back. So this fight is totally optional, you don't have to do it, but if you come over here, you get to fight Blue again. The reason I did this later is because this guy's Pokemon are actually, like, high level. I think he has, like, a level 9 Pidgey. Yeah. So, Flying, Pidgey, obviously weak to electric. Well, maybe not obviously, but it's why I came back here. Oh yeah, Rachel learned Thunder Wave. I never really pointed that out. Thunder Wave just paralyzes. It just hard paralyzes. And Thunder Shock has a chance to paralyze, which is why I didn't use Thunder Wave, because I just simply knew that it was going to paralyze. I'm just so smart. But anyways, I put Rachel in lead because, hilariously, now that we've caught an electric type, we now have a counter to both of our rivals' Pokemon, so that's fun. Rachel's just kind of going hard in the paint. And here's the thing. You might look at my team composition and already have some criticisms. You might be like, hey, isn't this team exactly weak to... That's really good for you. Wow, I don't even know what to say. I think that's 2 10% chances in a row, which is a 1% chance. You know what, I'm feeling confident. We're going to switch in Charlie and get him in on this action, because I want him to get a little bit of XP out of this. So you might look at my team composition and notice that I'm probably going to have some trouble with the first gym, and you're not wrong. And that's basically as far as that thought goes. I think I'm going to be fine for the first gym, but it's definitely going to be like... I might genuinely lose to the first gym later in the game, which is not something that usually happens. I just lucked out. I mean, yeah. No, yeah, I did luck out on that fight. It's not like I really... I mean, I don't know, I didn't need the paralyzes, they were just kind of funny. Anyways, we can't actually do anything if we go that way. You can get some encounters in that grass, though. You can get Mankey, he's a fighting type, he's kind of cool. You can get Spearow, he's a flying type, he's pretty cool. He's alright. I like to use... So it's the way my team composition works usually in these games is I like to have 1 fire, 1 water, 1 grass, 1 flying, and then I just kind of pick 2 that I think are interesting. Rachel is one of the interesting ones. It's going to look a little different in this game, but, you know, it's not going to look a little different. Viridian Forest, because we're going back there again. Alright, we've just about made it out of Viridian Forest. One last encounter just to end things off. And one thing that kind of... It's been relevant for a little bit now, but I haven't really commented on. I just kind of forgot to talk about it at the start. At the start of the game, I put my battle style on set instead of shift. What shift means is that when a trainer sends out another Pokemon, if they have more than one, You will get a notification saying, this trainer is about to send out this Pokemon. Would you like to switch? If you play on set, you don't get that notification, and it just says, hey, tough luck, buddy. Oh, I don't need to heal. It just says, hey, tough luck. They're sending it out right now, and you can't really do anything about it. I'm gonna see if I can buy, maybe, like, can I get, like, a super potion? Can I get that yet? Am I not cool enough? Oh, I can get, like, I don't need any of this, man. I'll buy an escape rope for the future. So yeah, I'm playing on set because, like, I'm an adult who pays taxes. You should have to, like, present ID when you play Pokemon games and be like, yes, I pay taxes, yes, I should be playing on set. If you're an adult who plays on shift, you got something going on. Anyways, it's the first gym, the Rock-type gym. I wouldn't say I'm nervous for this gym, but, like, again, I could definitely lose here. Conveniently, by the way, every Pokemon in this gym is also part Ground-type, and Ground happens to be immune to Electric, so that's exciting. Maybe I could have leveled Rachel up, like, one more. Maybe he could have learned, or she could have learned. That's gonna happen a lot. Maybe she could have learned Tackle or something. So Geodude, he's gonna resist fire. Thankfully, his special defense is actually, like, not that good. He's gonna raise his physical defense, but, you know, fire is special, so who cares? If only I didn't have an adamant nature, but oh well. I'm not gonna complain about it too much, it's just, it is what it is. I will say, if I can get a burn off in this, I almost said dungeon, oof. If I can get a burn off in this gym, that'd be really, really good, because these guys are all gonna be physical attackers. So, again, being able to cut their attack in half is great. Definitely gonna take a heal before I fight the gym leader, though, because, like, man, his Pokemon that he sends out last is a real... It's a humdinger for sure, I'll tell you that much. Burn, please? Save me a turn? Oh, thanks. Okay. I'm saving my burns for the leader, that's okay. So it's nice to always kind of cut your starter's health into a third, just to keep an eye on what Blaze is. So for me, Blaze is 10 or less right now. It's gonna go up, so now it's still 10 or less, because 32 doesn't divide evenly. It's a nice little exercise in math, you know? Pokemon is, it's educational, okay? It's math, numbers, there's weaknesses, stuff going on. You know, I'm in Blaze, so my Ember's gonna do a lot more. Look at that. And Defense Scroll. Okay. I'm actually gonna raise Charlie's level up one more. Just probably fighting like a Metapod or something in Viridian Forest, because specifically at level 13, something interesting is gonna... Okay, I'm getting level 13 here. No, I'm not. I lied, I'm sorry. Light years isn't time, it measures distance. Educational. So before we fight that man standing on that boulder, yeah, we're gonna go heal, and then we're gonna go to Viridian Forest again. I want to get level 13 before I fight the gym leader. Alright, this level 3 Weedle is gonna provide us with enough XP to level up. Don't look at why my XP bar is different. I definitely didn't kill a thing before and think it was going to get me. Listen, at level 13 we learned Metal Claw, okay? A Metal Claw is a Steel-type move. It was not in Generation 1 originally, but it's in Generation 3. And Steel is super effective against Rock, so really, really solid, solid Rock, for the first gym. There is an issue, which is that the Rock-type gym leader, first off, Rachel can't not damage him, because part Ground-type, and she only has Electric-type moves. I'm getting better, I promise. I'll try not to misgender Rachel in the future. But yeah, so his second Pokemon is going to be, like, pretty brutal. But I think we should be able to manage. Like, Metal Claw is a decent move. It has a chance to raise our attack, which is nice. I don't know. Maybe I should be afraid of this guy, but I'm really not. I am afraid of one of his moves, though. Like, one of his moves could actually just, like, ruin me in 1 second, but... I don't know. I'm confident, okay? We're starting off a fresh Let's Play against Leader Brock. He's sending out Geodude, an American staple of all Rock-type gyms. I swear to God, this guy is in every single one. I'm gonna use Ember just to see if I can burn. No. I honestly... Ooh, the tackle miss. That's like a 5% chance. Okay, I'm actually gonna use Metal Claw now. It was gonna be super effective and it has a chance to raise our attack. As you can see, it didn't actually do that much more damage than Ember. And that's because Geodude and a lot of Rock types just have really high physical defense, and Steel is a... Nice. Steel is a physical move, so it doesn't actually do that much. Although I will say his defense is quite high. I think I'm just gonna Ember. I think 2 Embers should do it. I know 2 Embers are gonna do it because I'm smart. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't tackle to keep me at full health, but that's fine. Okay. I might lay down a Growl here just to lower physical attack, because, man, this next guy is, like, actually kind of scary if you picked Charmander. It's Onyx, level 14. This guy has, like, really, really huge physical defense. It's actually kind of disgusting. He used Bind. Bind is great. He has Rock Tomb, which is a Rock-type move. It does a lot of damage and lowers your speed. If he uses that, I might actually be in trouble. But he's just using Tackle and Bind. That's totally fine. I'm trying to remember if I can switch out when I have bind, or when I'm being bound. I can't remember. No harm in trying though, right? Because I would actually like to switch out to Rachel. Now it can't be switched out. That's fine. We'll just, we'll heal with a potion because we're getting kind of low. We're getting into that range where if he uses Rock Tomb, I will just actually straight up die. Okay, tackle, that's fine. Can I be freed from bind yet, sir? Please get away from me. Yeah, so this is, like, really not the best team composition for this situation, but, you know, it's fine. There's no aim for the sprinklers in this game, I'm afraid. It's just raw gaming abilities. Anyways, freed from bind. Okay, we're gonna switch out, because I want Rachel to lay down, like, another growl, probably. And if she gets some XP from this fight, that'd be pretty good, too. Static? No. Yes, unfortunately, we cannot use Thunder Wave, because, again, immune to ground-type moves. I was kind of hoping that would hit, honestly, just because, you know, static. So, for instance, Rock Tomb is a rock-type move, and... Oh, now it's annoying, because I can't switch out. Yeah, static, owned. So, for instance, Rock Tomb is a rock-type move, which makes it physical, but it does not make contact, so if you used Rock Tomb, it would not induce static. Speaking of things that don't induce static, I'm just, like, here, man. I don't know. I'm kind of just waiting to be able to switch back out so I can kill this guy with Metal Claw. He can't move because of paralysis. This is, this fight's going a lot better than I thought it would, but, like, in the opposite direction. Instead of getting, like, my booty cheeks eaten, I'm kind of just, like, killing him, and he's taking a long time to do anything. I think I'm gonna potion, because if he uses Rock Tomb, he's probably gonna kill Rachel at this stage. And I want Rachel to get the XP at this point. That is, like, incredibly unlucky on your part. I'm sorry. Rachel is just... Rachel has gotten so lucky for us this run. It double Thunder Shock into Paralyze into Static the Onyx. And there's Rock Tomb. This is going to lower our speed, but we're switching out so it doesn't... Wow, that did nothing. Oh, I forgot he growled, or we growled him twice. It doesn't matter. Well, I was not. I was afraid of nothing. Ooh, look at him. He wasted a potion. I'm sorry, okay? I'm not playing optimally in a children's video game. So again, this is going to lower our speed, but he's paralyzed, so we're still going to outspeed him. Super effective, did 12 damage, big whoop. I don't care. And Metal Claw should kill from here because we leered him like 3 times, so he should be pretty weak. And it's just that easy. I was scared for this fight, imagine. I mean, I wasn't scared, you guys were scared. But like, the thing about Charmander is I think he kind of grows into like probably the best evolution. But he definitely struggles a bit with the early game. Got the bowler badge from Brock. Yay. I think this is the only time that you got a badge in the cutscene, which is interesting. I don't know, we got $1,400, I'm feeling okay about it. Wait. AM39, Rock Tomb. It's a really good move. Not one that I don't think either of our Pokemon can learn right now, and not one that I would really want them to learn anyways, but it's nice to have regardless. Alright, we got our first gym badge under our belt, and I see no sign of stopping right now. Let's just keep going on to the next area. But, like, I'm gonna heal up my Pokemon first. Also, when you get gym badges in this game, it increases the amount of items you can buy from Pokemarts. So we might be able to buy some Super Potions now, I'm not quite sure. Again, I am not exactly a wealth of information about these games, I just know the basics. I mean, I know the specifics, but I'm not gonna implant that knowledge onto you because I personally don't think it's that important. If EVs ever become important in this game, I don't know, I'll eat a hat. If I see a shiny Pokemon in this game, I'll do something unholy, that's for sure. Hello, man with glasses. Oh, Valerie, hello. Listen, I support transgender rights, and I'm not afraid to say it. And I don't think... I'm just really tired of the argument that, hey, you pick a girl in a video games despite being a guy, and that makes you transgender. No, I like playing the girl because it's funny. Anyways, now we can run like the wind. Definitely gonna, like... What level is Charlie at? Oh, get Rachel in there. Rachel got some good XP. There's a pretty big level difference. I like to try and... Yeah, really? I was, like, just there. I like to try and keep all my Pokemon around the same level, but I like to give my starter a few more levels, just because, you know, they're special. You only get one of them. They're with you from beginning to end. Rachel's real good, but man, Charlie is, he's a special little boy. Obviously, we'd be having a bit less trouble with Charlie, because he is super effective against the bug types, but oh well. Gonna be seeing a lot of these bug types coming up. Rachel, you're something else. I know it's not that unlikely, it's 30%, but like... Rachel is just the paralysis queen right now. She's going hard in the paint for sure. Oh baby, level 10. Pretty like nice stats. As you can see, really fast, like nice speed. Still don't know what the nature does, but I mean I would have edited it in earlier, so it doesn't really matter. It's a Weedle. Will I get poisoned? I probably should have bought like another antidote, because this thing is definitely going to poison. JK, you thought? When you think it's going to happen, it doesn't. How odd. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's annoying, because now I'm going to be slow. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this during Brock's fight, but if you... Like, Rachel's speed is lower now, but if I were to switch out that speed loss... There we go, I figured out. The speed loss would be negated. All stat modifications are gone when you switch out. It's very, very useful. 111. What do you got? Like a Metapod or something? It's another Caterpie? Well, I am really not scared of a Caterpie. Excuse me. I've been Vaselining up my hand because I like to play this fun game in the winter called How Long Can I Go without turning the heat on, even though it's really, really cold out. Hey, Rachel, you know how to please a man's heart, that's for sure. I don't like turning the heat on because, I don't know, it costs money and it's weird. I find I have trouble sleeping a lot. Go figure. I play video games and I have trouble sleeping. I have trouble sleeping a lot, and it's just like, keeping the room cold is a really nice way to mitigate that. It's nice to kind of tuck yourself under the blankets and create like a nice warmth vacuum. Okay, there's not one there, but there is one there, yeah. Well, conveniently Rachel has 20 missing health, so we're just going to use a potion real quick. Not sure why there's an animation for it in this game, but we're not going to see it. Alright, let's fight. Oh, I forgot. No, wait, I know this, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I also forgot I could run, so I could have just, like, ran. Hello, it's Lass Sally. Hello, Sally. Look at the funny rat, look at the funny rat. Rattata. The only interesting thing about Rattata is that because he's normal type, all of his, like, early game stuff is actually kind of strong. Oh my, Rachel. Rachel. You gotta... Listen, I respect what you're doing, but at some point you gotta calm down a little. You're just... Oof. He's just a rat, man. Oh boy. But anyways, yeah, like a lot of the early game moves are normal types, so Rattata gets same type attack bonus. Quick attack always goes first, which is why I switched out there, so even though he's paralyzed, he still beats me in a speed race. What are you gonna do? Rachel still gets level 11 or 12 or whatever she's looking at. Level 11, good for her. Trying to learn quick attack. Well, that's convenient, because I just explained what it does. Yeah, definitely, like, get rid of Growl, because Charlie already has Growl, so there's no need to have that many Growls on the squad. Again, I'm gonna try and make, like, some pretty, don't kid yourself. I'm gonna try and make, like, reasonable decisions about what's going on the team, but I'm not gonna make the perfect decisions. Oh, Charlie's trying to get his licks in on the status condition squad as well. You know what? I respect it. But, like, a burn is just so good. There's not gonna be... Like, there's no burn equivalent for Thunderwave. Well, there is, but I know Charlie probably isn't gonna be able to learn it. So we're just gonna have to rely on that sweet, sweet 10% to get it. Nice. Thanks, man. As you can see, we're kind of blocked and we have to fight this bug catcher down here. Or do we? Because if we just kind of leave the area and come back, Lass Sally should have just moved back to her proper place. She better, otherwise I'm gonna look real stupid. There we go, yeah. We do have to fight this bug catcher. Switch in Charlie and you should make mincemeat out of him. See, normally at this point in the game, whenever I pick Bulbasaur has already evolved once. It's level 16 they evolve, I believe. It is level 16, I'm confident. It's level 16 they evolve. So I would have normally had Bulbasaur's evolution at this point, but again, it doesn't matter because Charlie just one-shots all these bugs. What a legend. Critical hit, let's go. Adamant nature. I'm not upset about it, I truly am not. People, they make a big stink about these things, right? They say, hey, did you know your Charmander is actually in the top, or in the bottom 1%? It's actually garbage. And I'm like, yeah, but look at how one-shot that level 11 Metapod. That was pretty sick, wasn't it? Now he's level 15, like he's putting in some solid work. Oh, by the way, something that's about to become relevant, like in literally 2 seconds, is that when your Pokemon has a status condition, it also makes it easier to catch. Like, significantly easier. I think Paralysis specifically makes it go up by like 2 or something. It's a level 6 Pidgey, man, come on. Run away from that. What's Rachel looking like? Because I want to lead with Rachel, because you're never going to believe this. There is, in fact, a Pokemon on this route I want to catch for the team. You're just really filling out the roster today. Yeah, it was a potion, I don't care. I know it's my last one, I don't care. I know I'm, like, right next to a Pokemon Center, but I can just buy more potions. I'm not concerned about it. But there's a funny little man on this route that I want to catch, and he's not you. Not Spearow, not today. This is one of the... I guess it's a good time to talk about the differences between FireRed and Leaf Green. One of the differences between FireRed and Leaf Green is there is a specific Pokemon on this route that has a 1% chance of appearing in FireRed, and then its counterpart in Leaf Green has a 1% chance of appearing in that game. So it's not impossible to catch them, it's just really, really unlikely. I'm really considering if I'm on the wrong route right now. Give me a second. Okay, we moved over here. This is the same road, but I feel better about this patch of grass. Still Spearows. Well, I mean, I'm not going to waste you guys' time and do what I do with Rachel. I will cut to when I find the one I'm looking for. Ooh, there he is, the big boy. But when I mean big, I mean he's actually level 6. Wow, that is really, really low, but it's fine. So Nidoran male, this is different than Nidoran female. They're like virtually the same, but they evolve into different Pokemon, and I want Nidoran male. Sorry, listen, we already have Rachel on the team. She's the token female character. But Nidoran male, I like his evolution. I've never actually used him in a playthrough, so I'm excited to try him out. And that's a nice little catch on Nidoran. Worth noting that Nidoran also evolves like really, really early. But I'm not going to let that get to me. Its large ears are flapped like wings when it is listening to distant sounds. It extends toxic barbs when angered. Cool story, bro. You have a nickname? Yeah. What's a nice end name that is male? Let me think for a second. You know what? I was talking about the menu earlier. We're gonna name him Nicholas with an H after Nicholas Holt. Please God, don't get cancelled. And if he does get cancelled, I'll just pretend like I didn't name it after him anyways. Anyways, we're over here. There's a nice Pokemon Center for us. And we're about to make the greatest trade possibly in the history of trades. If we go and talk to that man in I believe it's a white tank top and just giant balding path down the middle of his head. We're gonna get something a little special. Oh, hello there, sweetie, but that's disgusting. I'll let you have a secret Pokemon for just $500. Yeah, sure, I'll buy it. Outrageous. We're not gonna give him a nickname. Listen, I threw around the idea of using Magikarp because Magikarp's evolution is my favorite Pokemon ever. But the time isn't right. If I do end up doing another Pokemon game at some point, which is, I mean, we just started this one. You know, we'll throw Magikarp in the mix, but I don't think so. Let's look at Nidoran's stats, or sorry, let's look at Nicholas's stats real quick. Gotta remember to use proper names. He's timid, don't know what that means, I'll put it on screen. He has Poison Point, which is basically static, but for poison. And he's got those stats. Nicholas actually has, like, he's gonna, excuse me, I meant to switch him to the front. He actually has, like, pretty average stats when he evolves, but that's neither here nor there. The important thing is that we got a couple new members of the team. We made it all the way to this spooky dungeon, which I won't name. And there's this mysterious patch of grass on the floor, which if you touch it, gives you a Persian berry. Isn't that interesting? Anyways, made a lot of progress. So next time on Pokemon FireRed, we will go to the Mount Moon Tunnel entrance. So I hope you guys have a good day. Hope to see you on the next one. And always remember to treat your pets with kindness. Okay, goodbye.